A meteor has struck a lighthouse. Its impact creates a bubble of a soft, slightly wavering light known as the shimmer. In a quarantine room, some people in a hazmat suit are interrogating Lena. They are trying to find out how she was the only one able to escape the shimmer. Lena is a cellular biologist. She teaches in college. Before that, she was in the army where she met her husband Kane, who is also a soldier. But he is missing for 1 year from a mission. They all assumed he had died. One day he came back unannounced and surprised Lena. Lena happily hugged him. She asked him where he had been for so long and where he came from. But Kane couldn't answer anything. He just remembered appearing in the room. Odd, isn't it? But a few minutes later his health deteriorates. Lena took him in an ambulance. But suddenly Secret Service came and took them by force. Lena wakes up in a secret faculty, where she meets Dr. Ventris, a psychologist. She said that her husband is taken care of but his condition is very critical. She tells her the whole situation about the shimmer and how the shimmer is growing day by day. Lena's husband was a member of the team that was sent to inspect the matter. After entering the shimmer, the communication fails, and none of the members can come back except for Kane. Lena wishes to see her husband and Dr. Ventris takes her there. Kane is in intensive care. Lena is now living in the secret facility where she meets a group of women. Cass, a geomorphologist, Anya, a paramedic, and Josie, a physicist. They tell her that they are entering the shimmer with Dr. Ventris. Lena goes to the doctor and asks her to allow her to go with them. She agrees as Lena is a cellular scientist and a former soldier. She will make their team strong. As we already know, communication services don't work in the shimmer, so they can't accept any outside help. As they enter the zone, all communication services stop working as expected. Lena wakes up in a camp and goes outside to find out everyone is working. Others ask her if she remembers anything. She says she remembers entering the shimmer only. They say they also remember only that, but calculating supplies, they were probably here for 3 to 4 days. The whole place is filled with abnormally muted plants that shouldn't exist scientifically. They go to a shade near a swamp where they find a boat and some supplies, but no humans. Suddenly Josie is attacked by something. Lena and others come to aid and rescue her. They take her to a safe place. When they see a huge alligator coming towards them, while others struggle, Lena, being a soldier, bravely kills the crocodile. The alligator is also abnormally muted and has shark teeth. Lena said this kind of anomaly shouldn't exist scientifically. As they walk on, they find more of that kind of anomaly. They venture into the swamp by boat where Cass asks why she chose to come into such a suicide mission. Like she lost her daughter to leukemia and Anya was a former addict. Josie used to hurt herself, that's why she always wears long sleeves to hide her wounds. But she doesn't know about Dr. Ventris. She only knows she has no friends, family, or husband. Lena says that her husband was in the military and also died on a mission. She doesn't want to tell them about the Kane situation as it may freak them out. They reach an abandoned military base, the old headquarters of this operation. They decide to camp for the night there. They find the supplies of the old expedition team. They left a memory card. In the card, there is a video that shows Kane and other soldiers cutting open a soldier's stomach and finding something moving inside. Everyone is freaked out. Dr. Ventris then goes to the place where the video is shot. They visit there and find the soldier dead as if something exploded from his inside and has grown into an overgrown colony of lynches. At night Lena can't sleep, so she goes to Ventris, who is keeping the night watch. There Lena wonders why her husband chose such a suicide mission. Dr. Ventris said that humans sometimes do a strange act of self-harm like destroying a happy marriage. It is revealed that Lena cheated on his husband and most likely he found out about that since he acted very strange before leaving Lena for the mission. As they are talking, suddenly a huge sound is heard and everyone wakes up. Cass hurries and joins Lena and Dr. Ventris, but they can't see anything in the dark. Suddenly Cass is taken by a mutated bear. They try to rescue her, but since it's super dark they fail to do anything. Anya is freaked out and wants to go back. Josie agrees, but Dr. Ventris decides to move on. Lena tries to calm them down and tells them that it would be easier to get out of Shimmer from the lighthouse than to go back to where they came from. In the interrogation, it is revealed she lied to them because she also wanted to go to the lighthouse. As they move on, Lena volunteers to go alone and check if Cass is alive or not. She finds her corpse and confirms she has died. As they continue their journey, they find an old human establishment which clears out when the Shimmer appears. There are some weird plant that grows in the shape of humans. Josie comes up with a theory. The Shimmer acts as a massive prism, refracting everything within it, including light waves, radio signals, and human and plant DNA. That's why communication doesn't work and the signal gets scrambled, causing the plants to grow abnormally. Animals have abnormal mutations. Shimmer is probably distorting their DNA also. They camp there for the night. Lena takes her blood into the microscope to test the theory, and finds out indeed their DNA has changed. Anya is getting paranoid as she feels something moving inside him. She attacks her her teammates and restrains them into chairs. Anya discovers that the soldier shown in the video is Lena's husband. She asks her how much she lied about, and if they are going to cut them like her husband did to his soldiers. She is going nuts. They try to explain they won't harm her. She wonders if Lena killed Cass as they never saw the animal and the dead body. Suddenly she hears Cass screaming for help. She runs there to inspect. Outside, Lena hears something attack Anya. The creature that killed Cass comes to the room. Lena tells them not to move. Cass's voice is coming out from the animal's mouth. The animal is about to bite Jossie when injured Anya comes and shoots the animal. It attacks her. Anya tries to fight it but is killed by the animal. Now the animal attacks Lena. As the animal is about to kill her, Josie comes to her rescue and kills the animal. Ventress says that she can't wait any longer. If they wait anymore, they all will become mad like what happened to Anya. In the morning, Josie tells Lena that she believes Cass's dying mind is attached to the creature as everything in this place gets distorted. She feels it is a horrible way to die. She allows herself to succumb to the shimmer. The flowers start to grow in her hand wounds. She starts to go somewhere as Lena follows and loses her in the place where plants stand as a human body. She has probably become like a human plant. Lena now goes to search for a Ventress as she comes to the lighthouse. She sees weird trees. In front of the lighthouse, there are human skulls. She enters the lighthouse. Inside the lighthouse, she sees the remains of a soldier and a videotape. Lena plays the video footage and sees that Kane made it to the lighthouse. Something is in the hole which was created by the meteor. Kane is very distorted and talking to someone. He says he can't bear it and, if you ever get out of there you find Lena. Kane takes flash grenade, dislodges it, and dies there. The person he was talking to now faces the camera. He looks exactly like Kane. Lena is shocked. That means whoever came to the house was not Kane. Kane is the burnt soldier on the ground. She now enters the hole which is created by the meteor. She finds Dr. Ventress there, who tells her that the thing is inside her and it will grow until it encompasses everything. Their bodies and minds will be fragmented into smaller parts until their annihilation. Dr. Ventress starts to change. She becomes light, and a cloud light form appears. The cloud form takes a drop of blood from Lena's eyes and starts to turn into a humanoid form. Lena is afraid and tries to run away from there, but the humanoid object is in front of him. She tries to attack, but it attacks back and injures her. She runs for the door, but a humanoid object does the same and crushes her in the door. Lena is exhausted and falls to the ground. She wakes up and understands that the thing is mimicking her, so she brings out a flash grenade and gives it to the alien. The alien starts to look like her. She then dislodges the grenade and runs away from there. The thing starts to burn, and with it, everything in the lighthouse starts to burn as well. She sees every abnormal trees burning down as well. Back in the quarantine room, the interrogator reveals that the shimmer is gone. It vanished suddenly, and all the things are back to normal. The interrogator asks how she is the only one who came back alive. Lena thinks that it's because she was the only one who wanted to come back. Others did not. Dr. Ventress had cancer, so she never wanted to come back. They also ask her what the shimmer wanted. She replies that it did not want anything. It was only changing things and making something new. Lena now asks how is Kane and she would like to see him. They say he has become stabilized after the shimmer is gone and is now in quarantine. They take her there and Lena asks Kane if he is the real Kane, to which he replies, "I don't think so." Kane asks her if she is Lena, to which Lena does not respond. Lena hugs Kane and they both embrace each other. Both of their eyes shimmer. The movie ends here. It suggests that a part of the alien presence still resides within them. Though the shimmer itself is gone, its influence seems to remain inside the survivors. This is signified by the tattoo which was not in her hand earlier. Did you understand the severe ambiguity of this movie? If not, then please comment, and like, share, and subscribe. So, that was the recap for the 2018 movie Annihilation. For more movie recaps such as this, stay subscribed to the channel.